Thank you so very much. Please be seated. Your Excellency, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, ably represented by the Right Honorable Femi Gbajabiamila, the Chief of Staff to the President of Nigeria. Your Excellency, General Yakubu Gowon, GCFR, former head of state and chairman of this very unique 50th anniversary of Benue State. Your Excellency, Alhaji Namadi Sambo, GCON, and former Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Your Excellency, Barrister Dr. Sam Odemunai, the Deputy Governor of Benue State. Your Excellency, Senator Dr. Jonah David Jang, CON, former Governor of of Plateau State, and former Administrator of Benue State, welcome you and your amiable wife. The Speaker of the Benue State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Mbega, the Speaker and Chairman of Conference of Speakers of Nigeria, who doubles as the Speaker of Delta State, and also representing his governor here. All the members of the different states of assemblies, my Lord, the Chief Judge of Benue State, His Lordship, Honorable Justice Maurice Ikambese, my Lord, President, Customary Court of Appeal, His Lordship, Cosmas Idie, I think my apologies here as well, the former Deputy Governor of Benue State, under Chief Aperaku, Alhaji Sule Iyaji, we welcome you back home. The Chairman of All Progressives Congress, Honorable Chief Benjamin Omale, the Chairman of Elders Forum of All Progressives Congress, Senator Chief Barnabas Gamade, and Secretary to the State Government of Benue State, Judges of High Courts and Customary Courts of Appeal here present, His Royal Majesty Professor James Otesi Ozua Ayate CFR, the Totif, His Royal Majesty John Elaigu Obagaji Soen, the Ochidoma, His Royal Majesty Oba Adeyeyi Ogunwusi CFR, the Oni of Ife, and the Father of the Day for this grand occasion, His Royal Highness Dr. Shehu Shindo Yamusa, the Emir of Kefi, and all the Royal Highnesses here with us, the Algon Chairman of Benue State, local governments, party leaders and opinion leaders, all top government functionaries, leaders of social, cultural associations, and heads of religious groups and different organizations and unions, distinguished invited guests, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. Today, with profound gratitude to Almighty God, we gather to celebrate one of the most defining milestones in our history, the Golden Jubilee of the creation of Benue State. 50 years ago, a new chapter was opened in the life of our people. We thank His Excellency, the former head of state, who laid this foundation, and today he is with us as the chairman of this occasion. We appreciate you, sir. And today we celebrate not only the creation of the Benue State, but the triumph of hope, resilience, unity, and purposeful leadership. This occasion belongs to every Benue son and daughter, those at home and in the diaspora, the young and the old, those who lay the foundations of our dear state, and those who continue to build upon them. It is a moment to reflect on our journey, to celebrate our achievements, honor our heroes, and renew our commitment to a better tomorrow. Our story did not begin on 3rd February 1976. It began many decades earlier through the determined struggle of the ethnic nationalities of the Middle Belt for justice, equity, and political inclusion. Our founding fathers believed that development could only flourish where people were given the opportunity to determine their own destiny. Among the foremost champions of that noble struggle was the late Joseph Sarwantaka, an exceptional nationalist whose courageous advocacy for minority rights and state creation helped shape the Nigerian Federation. His commitment to justice and equality inspired generations and paved the way for the eventual creation of our dear state. We equally acknowledge the historic role of the Nigerian armed forces in the evolution of modern Nigeria. And following the Civil War, successive military administrations undertook both constitutional and administrative reforms aimed at strengthening national unity and bringing governance closer to the people. It was under the visionary leadership of the late General Murtala Ramat Mohammed that Benue State was created on 3rd February 1976 from the former Benue Plateau State. We remember with deep appreciation the pioneer military administrator, Colonel Abdullahi Shaleng, whose administration laid the administrative foundations of our new state. We equally acknowledge all military administrators and those who served Benue with dedication during the formative years of our development. With the return to democratic governance in 1979, the late Governor Aparaku laid the enduring foundation of modern Benue State. Through visionary investment in agriculture, education, industries, healthcare, and rural development, he firmly established Benue as the food basket of the nation, and his legacies continue to inspire development agenda today. As we celebrate 50 years of statehood, we pay tribute to every governor, military or civilian, who served our dear state. From the pioneering administrations to the present day, each government, despite the peculiar challenges of its time, contributed in its own way to strengthening our institutions, expanding infrastructure, promoting education, improving healthcare, and supporting agriculture, deepening democracy, and advancing the welfare of our people. History will always remember their service and contributions to the building of our modern Benue. Today, we also honor our distinguished sons and daughters who have elevated the name of Benue on the national, continental, and global stages through exemplary leadership, outstanding service, and remarkable achievements. Over the past 5 decades, Benue has consistently produced men and women who have occupied some of the highest offices in the Federal Republic of Nigeria and have made invaluable contributions to nation building. We proudly celebrate our illustrious sons and daughters who served as presidents of the Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Dr. Eochia Ayu, Chief Senator Ame Ebute, and Senator David Alechenu Mark, whose leadership enriched Nigeria's parliamentary democracy during critical periods of our national history. We equally recognize late Right Honorable Benjamin Chaha, who served as Speaker of the House of Representatives, and Right Honorable Tengu Tsegba, who served with distinction as Speaker pro tempore of the House of Representatives, and further underscoring Benue's enduring contributions to legislative leadership. Our state has also produced eminent national political leaders who have guided the affairs of major political parties in Nigeria. We proudly acknowledge Chief Barnabas Gemade, late Chief Audu Ogbe, and Dr. Eochia Ayu, who served as national chairman of major political parties and played significant roles in shaping the evolution of our democracy. We equally celebrate Senator George Akume, who serves as the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, alongside the many illustrious sons and daughters of Benue who have served as ministers of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and also as ambassadors, as heads of federal government agencies, permanent secretaries, justices of superior courts, diplomats, and senior public servants whose dedication has strengthened our nation. Benue's contribution to national security is equally remarkable. pay glowing tribute to the late Major General Joseph Akarhan, Nigeria's first indigenous chief of army staff, whose patriotism, courage, and professionalism laid the enduring foundations for the Nigerian army. We also honor Lieutenant General Victor Malu, former chief of army staff, as well as the many distinguished generals, senior military officers, police officers, intelligence personnel, gallant men and women of Benue extraction who have served and continue to serve with honor in defending the unity, sovereignty, and territorial integrity of our great nation. We celebrate our revered traditional rulers, the Totiv, the Ochidoma, and all traditional institutions whose wisdom, leadership, and commitment have preserved our rich cultural heritage and promoted peaceful coexistence and strengthened community development across our state. We acknowledge the immeasurable contributions of our religious leaders whose moral guidance has strengthened our society, our civil servants who have sustained the machinery of government, our development partners whose collaboration has accelerated growth, and our farmers whose hard work continues to feed millions across Nigeria and sustain Benue's identity as the food basket of the nation. We are equally proud of Benue's outstanding contribution to the Nigerian judiciary. Our state has produced eminent jurists whose integrity, learning, and commitment to justice have strengthened the rule of law and deepened our democracy. We pay glowing tribute to the late Justice Aloysius Katsina Alu, former Chief Justice of Nigeria, whose distinguished career at the nation's apex court remains a source of pride to Benue and to Nigeria. We also celebrate Honorable Justice John Tehemba Toho, the Chief Judge of the Federal High Court, whose exemplary service continues to advance the administration of justice in our dear country, Nigeria. And alongside many other judges of Superior Court, legal scholars, and practitioners of Benue extraction, they have upheld the finest traditions of legal profession and enhanced Nigeria's judicial system. We celebrate our eminent jurists, scholars, professors, researchers, scientists, engineers, medical practitioners, lawyers, writers, innovators, captains of industry, entrepreneurs, and development experts whose excellence has earned Benue a place of honor in academia, science, medicine, literature, public service, and global scholarship. We are immensely proud of our teachers who have molded generations of leaders, and of our students who have distinguished themselves in national and international academic competitions, innovation challenges, scholarships, debates, science fairs, sporting events, and professional examinations. Their achievements continue to demonstrate that the greatest resource of Benue is not merely its fertility of land, but the intellect, creativity, and resilience of its people. We salute our sporting heroes and heroines who have represented Benue, Nigeria with distinction in football, athletics, basketball, volleyball, boxing, wrestling, parasports, and many other sporting disciplines. Through their achievements, they have brought honor to our state and inspired countless young people to pursue excellence with discipline and determination. We also celebrate our musicians dramatists, authors, filmmakers, cultural performers, visual artists, and creative entrepreneurs who continue to preserve, promote, and project the rich cultural heritage of Benue before Nigeria and our international community. To the women of Benue, we owe an immeasurable debt of gratitude. Your resilience, enterprise, compassion, and leadership have sustained our homes, strengthened our communities, and advanced our development. To our youth, your creativity, innovation, and entrepreneurial spirit give us confidence that the future of Benue is even brighter. Our history has not been without challenges. We have endured insecurity, communal conflicts, displacement of our people, devastating floods, and economic hardship. We remember those who paid the supreme price in defense of our communities and those who continue to bear the scars of these difficult experiences. Their sacrifices shall never be forgotten. Despite these trials, the Benue spirit remains unbroken. We are a resilient people. We have always risen above adversity because hope has always triumphed over despair. As your governor, I reaffirm our administration's commitment to building upon these achievements of the past while laying a stronger foundation for the future. We are restoring confidence in governance through physical discipline, strengthening institutions, expanding infrastructure across all 23 local government areas, improving healthcare and education, and supporting agriculture, attracting investment, and protecting industrialization, empowering our youth and women, and enhancing security across our state. We are determined to move Benue beyond being the basket filled with food for the nation. We are building an economy driven by agro-processing, manufacturing, mining, and technology, tourism, and innovation. Our abundant natural resources, entrepreneurial people, and strategic location position us to become one of Nigeria's leading centers of economic growth. Beyond agriculture, Benue is richly endowed with over 45 identified minerals, occurrences, and deposits, including gold, lithium, limestone, barite, kaolin, lead, zinc, and several other strategic minerals with promising prospects for oil and gas development. Our administration is committed to creating an enabling environment that attracts responsible investment, not merely for the extraction of these raw materials, but for the establishment of processing industries and manufacturing enterprises here in Benue. One of our newly made industries, the fruit concentrate industry, which Mr. President is going to commission right after this assembly, it's also just waiting so that huge patronage would also be impacted. Our goal is to develop value chains that create jobs, stimulate industrial growth, return wealth within our state, and transform Benue from supplier of raw materials into a leading center for agro-industrial and mineral-based economic development. The next 50 years must be different from the first. We envision a Benue where every local government area becomes a center of economic productivity, where every child receives a quality education, where every farmer has access to modern technology and agro-industries, where universities become centers of global research and innovation, where digital technology drives development, where industries create jobs for our youth, where abundant mineral resources are responsibly harnessed, where peace and security prevail in every community, and where government continues to serve with transparency, accountability, and compassion. And we must be directional and deliberate on this. To our sons and daughters in the diaspora, you remain an integral part of our story. Your investments, professional accomplishments, philanthropy, innovation, and love for our homeland continue to strengthen Benue. I invite you to join us in building the next chapter of our development through investment, technology transfer, mentorship, and strategic partnerships. As we celebrate this Golden Jubilee, let us renew our covenant of unity. Let us reject every force that seeks to divide us. Let us embrace peace, mutual respect, justice, and collective responsibility. The greatness of Benue has never rested solely on its fertile land, but on the character, resilience, industry, and boundless potential of its people. The first 50 years gave us our identity. The next 50 years must deliver unprecedented prosperity. Let history remember this generation as the generation that united Benue State, restored confidence in governance, unlocked the potential of our people, and positioned our state among the leading economies of Nigeria. And together, with God as our guide and our people as our greatest strength, we shall build a peaceful, secure, prosperous, industrialized, technologically advanced, environmentally sustainable, and globally respected Benue State. On behalf of the government and the good people of Benue State, I congratulate every Benue son and daughter at home and in the diaspora on this historic Golden Jubilee. May we, as a symbol of love and unity and the greater things to come, please stand and give an ovation of enduring resilience to our great state of Benue. So please stand. Please stand. And so may we put our hands together for this great state of ours that will continue to be a light to the entire nation. But you will never thank you so very much. Thank you. You make the wheel go round. Thank you so very much. Happy 50th anniversary, Benue State. May God continue to bless each of you. May God bless all our guests, our dear president, who keeps thinking Benue and has his hopes in Benue. And to all of you, may God bless all our efforts. May we continue to move from grace to grace. May God bless our dear state of Benue always. May God continue to bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you, everyone. No, we got to go straight to question of it.
Thank you, trumpeters, thank you. Thank you.
1, 2.
Thank you. Please put your hands together for the Executive Governor of Benue State. We are going to witness the cutting of the Jubilee celebration cake. The governor is going straight to the cake now. May I invite the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, represented here by Chief of Staff to the President,